Well, welcome to Term 1, and we have had the most positive start possible, despite our obvious concern for students who have been away either with COVID or as household contacts. We wanted to thank families for all of their support as we have mapped our way through these new regulations and restrictions for COVID-19. In the background you can hear some tremendous cheering for the Year 4, 5 and 6 swimming sports, and we're just delighted that they're able to have their event today. I wanted to update you on some capital works projects. There's tremendous excitement about the opening of the Year 5, 6C building. From the road you'll also be able to see the oval, which we have been able to upgrade with the generous support of the Beckworth Trust. In the seed we've got 2 new playgrounds in the upstairs area, which are spectacular facilities for our youngest members of our community. In the Year 10 area, the Cleaver building, we've added an additional classroom. And in boarding, the Woodbridge and Wygan builds are looking spectacular, and they are on track to be completed for the start of next term. The dining hall is also scheduled to have its extension completed for the beginning of Term 2. Well, I'm here with school co-captains, Sophie Adamson and Charlie Williams, and they gave brilliant speeches at Founders Day last Friday. Some of you will have seen that through the live cast of the event. But I just wanted to catch up with them both about 2 particular features of their speeches. So Soph, in your speech, you spoke about opportunities. Despite all of the things that we haven't been able to do, you felt that there's still been enormous opportunity at the school?
Well, I think especially with COVID at first it kind of hit us that, we're not getting anything, there's no opportunities, we're going to be at home forever. But I think we really we really learnt what it meant to actually have those opportunities, and when they came around we really valued them a lot more, and we were able to take a lot more out of our everyday learning and what we did on a general basis.
Yeah, and we saw that every day with you guys. You did not lament what was lost, you only focused on what you got to do. What are some of the things that you managed to sneak in last year that were just highlights for you of opportunities that you really embraced?
Well, we still were fortunate enough to get some of our house events, such as our house athletics and swimming day, which was awesome, so much fun to do that. And we had our school dance snuck in for, I think in term 3 which was really awesome as well. Got to spend time with everyone and celebrate kind of the year that we had.
Yeah, which was fortunate, but again, you guys just made the most of each of those opportunities as they popped up. Now Charlie, you spoke about the way that school is more connected to real life than you had ever expected, and that you can impact the wider community with your actions even whilst at school. Talk to me about that a bit more.
Yeah, well, one of the main things I've learned at Grammar is that you have the capacity to change the community around you in more ways than voting or in political terms. I think you have such an ability to make a positive impact on other people who might be disadvantaged. I think especially coming to this school, we are so privileged, so we definitely do have an obligation to give back.
And with that, what's an example of a service opportunity that you've been involved in, and what did that show you, that service opportunity?
Yeah, well, I participated in AAA sports when it was running. Obviously because of COVID it was a bit trickier, but that's basically Auskick for kids with special needs. And that was really fun to just have time with them and to see their faces and they're smiling, and it really helps them feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, which would be very difficult for kids with special needs. So
yeah. Well, the cheer that went up when you both were announced as school co-captains was enormous. So you've clearly got the support of the school community. We're looking forward to a great year of leadership ahead, and we wish you both a tremendous year to come.
Thank you.
Well, with parents being able to come back on site, we're delighted to offer all of those volunteering opportunities that we know people enjoy. So if you'd like to assist and become a member of the Friends of Ballarat Grammar, by all means subscribe to this. There's a website that's on the bottom of this screen now that allows you to join up. Don't be worried that this is a fundraising group or that there's some requirement with hours. It's really just as you're able to give and turning up to help with a number of events throughout the school year that is critical to this supporting group, which we value so much at Ballarat Grammar. Perhaps it's a sport that you'd like to coach, and again, just click on the website below and we can connect you with Dean Rosado, our Director of Sport. And we also need help in our not-for-profit canteen, which is providing delicious food for our students, but my goodness me, there are a lot of lunch orders to get ready each morning in preparation for them to be delivered to the junior school, the Year 9 Centre, and to our students. So if you'd like to help in our canteen, again, just go to the website, register your name, and we'll put you in touch with our canteen volunteer coordinator. Well, I'm with Noah and Ella and Lila, who have just returned from camp. They're exhausted, but I think they're pretty excited about all that happened. Noah, best thing on camp?
Best thing on camp was probably the camp out night where we were all huddled under the tarp making dinner for ourselves and just having a real nice time, even though there were no stars.
No stars?
No stars. Thundering night, full of rain, but it was worth it.
Ah, good. And Ella, tell me about something that you learnt on camp.
That as much as it's challenging, it's also fun taking risks and going outside of your comfort zone and just having a bit of fun.
Okay, so nice to challenge yourself away with your friends. Lila, you're new this year to Ballarat Grammar. Why do you reckon we have camp in week 3 when you're just starting to get settled in?
It's so good, you get to make so many new connections, meet more people at the start of the year, so you have a great rest of the year. It's just so fun.
We're so proud of our Year 7s with the way that you've all settled in and the start that they've made to the year, and you were brilliant on camp, I've been told. So well done on a great start to the year, and we wish you an awesome year ahead.
Thank you.
Well, those keen watchers amongst you will notice that I'm wearing a different suit because we did a recording 2 days ago and I announced the swimming sports on the wrong day. So here we go again. But it's helpful to re-record anyway because in between times the government has announced a new change to the mask mandates for students in schools. So students in years 3 to year 6 are still required to wear masks when they come to school, and those in years 7 to year 12 are no longer required to wear masks. However, we're strongly encouraging all members of our community, students, staff, parents when they're on site, to wear masks when they're inside because we know it makes such a significant difference to the management of COVID transmission. So we ask for your support in this as we try to keep everyone at school as much as possible. Well, to finish, there is so much to look ahead to. We've got the Head of the Lake this weekend and we wish all our crews every success, and we're delighted to have COVID safe student supporters on the banks, and parents are warmly invited to attend on the Loretto Point side in the spectator area there. Next Wednesday, we have the middle school and senior school swimming sports at the Eureka Pool, and you're also warmly invited to join us for that. We're celebrating International Women's Day on the 9th of March with alumni Ellen Burns, who's a sustainability advocate and champion for young women in entrepreneurialism. We're also delighted to announce the 2022 musical, which is Grease Reimagined. This will challenge gender stereotypes and be a thoroughly modern version, but with all of those toe-tapping tunes that we love and will enjoy singing along to when it comes to life in term 3. I hope that you've had a great start to the term with your children and your family. We're looking forward to seeing you at some of our upcoming events and welcoming you to our campus and to all that's going on in the life of the school. Have a great year ahead, and we look forward to seeing you soon.